Charlie, Julija Kolpakova, and Daniel Żywicki's pup, was always a very inquisitive but adorable doggo. The couple were astonished when they viewed the video they had filmed earlier on in the day. In the comfort of their living room, the couple watched in shock and awe as the video clip they recorded earlier captured every detail before them. Gasping at what was revealed, their eyes widened as the events on screen unfolded. With the sun creeping through the blinds, the couple looked at each other before turning to Charlie, who was sitting with his tail wagging and his tongue hanging out his mouth. How did this happen, the couple thought. Originally from Lithuania, Julija and Daniel moved to Innis, Ireland a few years ago, armed with 2 suitcases and a bucket full of determination. The couple settled in well in their new town. They were avid members of their community and often spent their Friday nights down at the local pub. But as they lived their lives in their small but cozy, semi-detached house, they knew something was missing from the family. "Let's just do it," Daniel said to his wife. They were currently standing overlooking a room full of dogs at a farm just 10 minutes away from their home. Julija was hesitant at first, but then she laid her eyes on a gorgeous beagle who was wagging its tail at the couple. "Okay," she replied with a smile plastered on her face. Driving back to their home with their new dog in the back, the couple turned to their new family member. "Let's call him Charlie," Daniel said before smiling at Julija. As soon as Charlie set his paw into his new home, his owners knew they needed to train him. He was an excited puppy to say the least, and often spent his days running up and down the living room. The responsible owners were determined to train him to complete numerous household tasks, and they managed to do this. From fetching a remote control or beer to shutting cabinets, Charlie was a clever little dog who lit up a room wherever he was. But little did Charlie know, he'd soon have some competition. As Julija, David and Charlie all sat on the sofa, snuggled up in a fluffy throw, Julija thought to herself, "This is the life." It had been a few months since the couple brought Charlie home, and they were astounded with his progress. He was probably one of the cleverest and sweetest dogs they had ever met. But then one day something happened, something that would turn their household upside down. Rushing through the front door, Julija screams out to Daniel, "Quick, quick, come down here." Running down the stairs, his heart beating like a drum, Daniel bursts into the living room to find his partner standing with her back to him. You'll never guess what she whispers. "What's happened?" Daniel asks. Julija turns around to face her partner and lets out a sigh before revealing the truth. It turned out that Julija was in fact pregnant. The couple were overjoyed with the news and spent the night celebrating by going out for a meal at their local Italian restaurant. The couple was ecstatic. They had been wanting a child for a while now, so they were relieved and excited that it would finally be happening. As they arrived back at their home from their celebratory meal, Charlie came racing toward them, his tail wagging, excited to see his owners. But then suddenly the couple looked at each other and paused. The couple was anxious and worried about how the family dynamic would change once their baby had arrived. Would Charlie take to his new brother or sister, or would he become jealous? Hundreds of questions ran through the couple's mind. Daniel knew he had to do something. It was for the sake of his family after all. Daniel decided to train Charlie to help look after the baby in order to stop him from feeling left out. Charlie wasn't exactly a jealous dog, but he did like the attention the majority of the time and loved making people smile and laugh at his silly tricks. And so, after 9 long months, it was time for Charlie's new skills to be put to the test. It was a cold and dark winter evening when the couple's daughter Laura arrived. After 13 hours of labor, Julija was excited to be going back home with the newest addition to their family. Daniel wasted no time introducing Laura to Charlie, and within a matter of months, the couple saw something that they never expected. Arriving back at their home with their newborn baby, Charlie frantically wags his tail at his new sister. Daniel places his daughter on a mat, and both him and Julija sit back and watch as Charlie slowly but surely makes his way over to the baby. Little did they know what Charlie would get up to. By the time Laura was a mere few months old, Charlie had pretty much become a part-time nanny for the blue-eyed baby. He was helping out with pretty much all parental tasks, from changing her diapers and fetching her blanket. Looking back in amazement, the couple revealed in happiness at how well they were getting on, but they still had one question they needed to answer. Julija and Daniel still hadn't left Laura alone with Charlie. Either Julija had been in the kitchen, or Daniel was sitting watching TV while his daughter and dog played together. So, because of this, they wondered if Charlie was only helping out because he wanted to please them, or because he had genuine love and affection for his sister. The couple knew exactly what to do. Deciding to test Charlie's dedication, the couple purchased a camera and set it up to see how Charlie would behave when left alone with Laura. Stepping back from their parental responsibilities, the couple waited upstairs while the camera downstairs filmed their daughter and dog. Sitting anxiously at the end of their bed, Julija and Daniel knew they would soon have answers. A day later, the couple was sitting watching the footage while Laura was having a nap and Charlie was eating his lunch. Pressing play on the video, the couple sat back and took a deep breath. The footage showed Charlie playing a keyboard to entertain his sister and even rocking her to sleep. Julija and Daniel were amazed. Charlie really was a model student of everything his dad taught him. Little did the couple know that there would be more people amazed by their cute canine. After posting videos of the twosome on their personal social media sites, Julija and Daniel decided to start a YouTube channel. With over 100 videos and a total of 95 million views, Laura and Charlie's YouTube channel has entertained and enlightened millions of people worldwide. But there was one video that received over 24 million views and amassed under 2,000 comments. The video showed Charlie walking around the living room sniffing for new smells. His sister was in a bouncer playing with her toys. Suddenly, Charlie makes his way over to the bouncer and takes the toy she was playing with and crawls over to his bed, the toy hanging out of his mouth. Just like any 5-month-old child would do, Laura burst into tears. Hearing the cry, Charlie's tail stands to attention and his ears prick up. He knew he did something wrong. Running back over to Laura with the toy hanging out of his mouth, he quickly gives the toy back in an attempt to make her smile. Laura giggles and strokes Charlie's ear while his tail wags in the air. As time went on, the daughter and the dog duo were inseparable, doing pretty much everything together from eating, sleeping, playing, and napping. Getting back from work, Daniel walked into his living room to find his daughter and dog cuddled on the sofa. They're both fast asleep, Charlie snores lingering in the air. Julija walks in and she smiles at Daniel. They know they wouldn't have it any other way. What a cute and possum story. This tale shows that babies and dogs really can be the best of friends. Some people may dismiss dogs and think they're not important to a family household or even dangerous, but Charlie the Beagle begs to differ, loving nothing more than sharing his unconditional love and joy with his family.